there. I am going for a car ride and taking you with me. So let's go. I have had these, at first I called them pangs in my stomach, but they develop into like more acute pain, and this may happen to you if you have some kind of a disease going on inside your body. And my friends, my circle, you know, I always talk about your circle of friends, people that you have to have. Let me take my wallet out of here. Sitting on my wallet. Have been telling me, you know, well, what does your oncologist say? And I said, well, the oncologist wants a PET scan so he can kind of tell what's going on. I also mentioned it to the Moffitt Cancer Center, and their response was, you know, if you have pain, take Tylenol to the dosage on the bottle, and then if it gets too bad, go to the emergency room, you know, and we'll deal with it from there. And so far it hasn't gotten that bad, but I mean, it has gotten bad enough where you start thinking about that. For me, today I came up with a theory of what it may be. I'm not sure. We'll see when we have a look at the PET scan. I think that it may be the movement of what I eat through my intestinal system, and especially down in, you know, a certain area, there may be I don't know, something going on. So we'll see. I have excuse me, I feel a little pain when I take a deep breath, so that's an issue. And when I had a meal that really didn't agree with me at all and stayed in my system for quite some time, it was exacerbated by this pain in my gut. I kind of think that what happened was it made my whole intestinal system sore, because I'm not sure if there was bacteria. I mean, of course there's bacteria involved, but I mean a type that may be, I didn't have a fever or anything, but it was just something that didn't agree with me that stayed in my system for a couple days. You know, it was hard to finally get rid of that. When it did come, it was like, oh, you know, the whole afternoon expelling that stuff. So yeah. So that's a condition. I think if you have something like that going on in your body, and you have a situation where you either have cancer or some kind of development happening, like a tumor or something going on, it's something where you have to let your people know, your oncologist, your medical people know that this is happening in your body. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm not sure which, because You know, I did the virtual meeting with the doctor the other day, and he said maybe it's fortunate that you're not getting the PET scan right away, because there's more things that may be, you know, developing in your life, not necessarily in my body, but things that are happening for a reason. You know, I have always believed that things happen for a reason, and this whole delay could be one of those things. So when he said that, and I thought about it that way, I thought, man, this guy's onto something. I actually teared up, you know, when I had the doctor there, and I said, well, I just never thought of that. It could be for the good. Why not? Why not look at it that way? You know, the delays are there for a reason, and the reason may be something good, right? Instead of like, they better get to me quick. Who knows what's going on inside my body? And it's nice to have somebody like that on such a positive side. I mean, the whole conversation was so positive and healing that, gosh, when I got off that whole thing, I just felt so good about having connected with him through my friend Luis and Gioni in São Paulo, Brazil. They're very good friends of mine, and they said, man, we have this doctor, you just gotta hook up with him. He's gonna do you a world of good, and he did. So I really appreciate that from those two. But what I'm trying to convey in this video to you, and you know, it's just a short little video, just thought I'd take you along for a car ride, is that if you have any issues going on that you can explain, and it's hard to explain them because they're hidden away inside our bodies, and you know, don't have transparent vision, or we're not invisible to a point where we can see what's going on, or you know, we don't have that kind of knowledge. We had better take it to somebody they've probably heard that before, you know, like abdominal pain happening on the right side. Let's look and see what organs are there. Maybe something's doesn't necessarily have to be cancerous. It could be an inflammation of some sort going on. Your body is not at its tip-top shape anyway. For my daughter, when I did mention that I thought that it could be food related, she said, you ought to just really, you know, start on your fasting now, and just, you know, go see how long you can make that fast go, and then just be drinking and taking in things, you know, that are like fluids to allow your gut to heal. Very good advice, I think, coming from her, because you know, you're not going to heal if you keep on loading up with food and making this thing work and going through those pains. You know, I did do what Moffitt said to do. I took like 3 or 4 Tylenol and, you know, kept doing that. It did take me out of the pain, but it didn't resolve it. It's just mostly what conventional medicine does anyway, is just hide the symptoms, right? And that's not what we want to do. We want to dig and find out what's causing this in the body, and then resolve that thing, if at all possible. So there you go. I hope that you're having a great day today. I'm not sure what time of day it is for you, but appreciate you coming along. Appreciate your love here on this channel. I have been getting some emails, some texts. You can reach me all these ways, and by direct message as well. My phone number is pretty public too. You know, if you just direct message me, I'll hand you out my phone number. It's a lot easier, I know, sometimes to text or to give me a call than it would be to do the direct messages, which some platforms, they're limited how many characters you can write anyway. I appreciate you guys. Once again, thanks for the love, thanks for subscribing, thanks for clicking on the thumbs up, and also the little bell there that tells you whenever I drop a new video, which is daily. So, when I made this video, it's daily, okay? So far, it's daily. All right? We'll catch you on the next video, and just remember, something's hurting, tell somebody.